Howdy folks, the Creepy Kentuckian here with you once again from DEADPIT.com, showcasing some of the movies that I picked up over the month of June 2021. This is not including the Vinegar Syndrome stuff, that was in another video, so if you want to check the Vinegar Syndrome stuff out, I'll link the video below. In this video, I'm going to have some DVDs, Blu-rays, no 4Ks, so just DVDs and Blu-rays. So let's go ahead and get started. Going to try to do this video rather quickly compared to some of the other ones and get into the DVDs. First one up, they had this one usually on Amazon. They'll have some of these listed as used from Amazon, but there'll be floater discs inside or whatever. This is out of print. This is one that I was going to get during the Severance sale this past month, but it's out of print on their website, and I definitely wanted to pick it up. It's an early DEADPIT related item that I wanted to have. It's Bruno Mattheus' Zombies, The Beginning from 2007. This is one that we had done some early PR work for the company. It wasn't Intervision that did this. I can't remember who. It was like some sort of independent company. And posted like one of the trailers for it back in the day when it first came out. It looked like pure shit, man, but it's Bruno Mattheus, a.k.a. Vincent Dawn. I definitely wanted to have it in the collection and check it out. Intervision, it's a division of Severin, basic company, DVD, white case. I've got a few Intervision titles. Definitely wanted to have this as part of the Mattheus Dawn collection. Steve said this one is laughably, like it's just a great, horrible, fun time. Another one that I picked up just because I got it for literally shipping. I did not own it on any format. I think it's only on DVD though. I think I got this for like $3.95 shipped. And that is George Romero's Bruiser. I'm a big fan of all of Romero's movies in some form or another. I want to at least have them in the collection. This movie I'd only tried to watch one time. It's from 2000, 2001, something like that. I think we're going to do a series of some of Romero's later movies, and this would be on that one. Now, I was trying to figure out exactly what this was packed with. It was a bonus that was given out with, I'm thinking, Night of the Living Dead at Walmart. You can see the logo there. It's a bonus film, which makes it even worse. But it's brought out by Lionsgate. Lionsgate also brought out the disc itself's in pretty good shape. So I figured for $3.95 shipped, to have it in the collection, I would pick it up on DVD. The rest of these other three here, I got at Goodwill for $1 a piece. I've got a rule. I still collect the Anchor Bay Classic. You can see the classic label there. If I see it in a Goodwill or something like that, Goodwills now have the DVDs for $1. This is one that we had reviewed back in the day. Uncle Bill got the screener copy of it, so I didn't have a copy of Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. This is a pretty decent movie. It's Elder Rubinstein, I remember she's in it. Robert Englund is in it. Nathan Basil is the dude that plays Leslie Vernon in it. Interesting enough movie. I think it may have received a Blu-ray release. I think from Scream Factory or something like that. I would rather have the Anchor Bay release though. I mean, it's only $1. And what are the odds on me rewatching this very many times? Not many. So the disc itself was in good shape. It was $1. It adds to the Anchor Bay Entertainment Collection. Behind the Mask, The Rise of Leslie Vernon. This one right here is probably a movie that would not be made in this era for sure, and probably will not receive a re-release in this era either. It is the Johnny Knoxville comedy, laugh out loud hilarious. I don't know if it's that funny. The Ringer. And I found this one with the slip cover, if I can get it out here, at Goodwill for $1. and I did not own this on anything. I enjoy it. It is what it is. I had my Uncle Bill, the original Uncle Bill, was mentally handicapped, some form of Down syndrome or whatever you want to call it. So I see things a little differently than some people. I know some people that have no connection to the mentally handicapped, people like that are just totally uptight, and I just don't get it. It is what it is. It's going to offend a lot of people, this movie, but I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to rewatching it again. I'm not normally a fan of Johnny Knoxville's shit. I don't think he's funny, but he does a good job in this, and I think this is a fun movie. The Ringer. And this is one that I debated on getting for $1. It's not that old of a movie. It's from, 2018. And it was a Goodwill special. The Nun from the Conjuring universe. Oh, okay. There's a Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's a Conjuring universe. There's a DEADPIT universe. Holler at your boy. The Nun, I hear it's terrible. Oh, yeah. There's the Scream Factory style cases that they're putting out now on their Blu-rays. This is from Warner Brothers, though. Save the Earth. The Nun. I'm sure it sucks, but it's just $1. Now, on to the Blu-ray death. First one here. I've got a review for this coming. I just can't bring myself to actually film the review for whatever reason. It's a film from Jill Gavargianon. The Stylist from Arrow Video. Arrow's editions are off the chain. I love getting their stuff. They're my favorite. One of my favorites. I have a lot of favorites. But interesting enough movie. Kind of like a female maniac. I believe it was her debut film. There's some interesting stories about this. I want to study it a little bit more before I do the review. But this is somewhere in between underrated and overrated. So if you go on IMDb and look at the reviews on it, it's not got hardly any positive reviews. So if you go on YouTube with some of the YouTube community reviewers, if you will, a lot of them are really putting it over. For me, it's somewhere in between. I will never watch this movie again, I will say that, but it is well done. The Stylist. Arrow did a great job. This is a newer movie. Now, Arrow does, throw their hand in the basket of modern movies every once in a while, baby, to release something like The Stylist from Anyway. Reviews to come for this one. This one right here is the only Blu-ray that I got at Goodwill. I'm kind of picky about the Blu-rays, but if it's like multiple movies and it's $1, even if I'm not a big fan of the other movies, I'll pick it up. I already had this on Blu-ray, the first movie, but I'll probably sell it because it's a steelbook. But this is the Mummy Trilogy, and we're talking about the Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz. Is it Rachel Weisz? I think so. I can't remember these people's names. But it's got the Mummy Returns, and Mummy Tomb of the Dragon Emperor in all-in-one small Blu-ray case. It was $1. I said yes, I'll get it for $1, and I'm going to sell my steelbook edition of the Mummy. I'm sure these are starting to come out on 4K. I just don't care. I like them. The original Mummy movie's a lot of fun. Well, the Mummy from 1999 is fun. I enjoy it. It's not a movie that I think will benefit from 4K, though. Couple more Romero movies from our good friends over at Eureka Entertainment. These were ones that I did not have in the collection. I think here in the United States, Scream Factory released these, but they are both out of print at this point. I grabbed them. 1993's The Dark Half, which I probably haven't seen since 94 or 95, whenever it came out on home video. I figured it was time to revisit it. I don't remember it being any good, but who knows? My tastes may have changed since I was 15 years old. The other one, I really love the release that Eureka did with this. I think they do limited editions with the slip, like a lot of other companies here in the United States. But this artwork is iconic. Monkey Shines from George Romero. This is a movie from Romero that I really like. I think it came out in 88. It was the movie After Day of the Dead that he did. And this one's unique. And the artwork on it, yeah. I mean, I saw it had the slip cover with it. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna grab this, because I did miss the standard release from Scream Factory, which also includes the artwork. Doesn't have a slippity-dippity-doo, though. So, Monkey Shines. Maybe we'll do a show on some of the later Romero movies. I am almost positive we have never reviewed the 3 that I've brought on this video. So, we will possibly do that if I can talk Uncle Bill into doing it. The other one, there's been a lot of sales over the last month. I think this was an Amazon buy 2, get 1 deal. Just Before Dawn. It's another early 80s slasher. I think it was from like 84. This is an underrated one, I think. I think this is one that deserves some love, for sure. This is one of the Blue Million genre movies that George Kennedy did around this time period. And this is a slasher movie with 2 identical crazed lumberjack twins that are going after people. Jeff Lieberman's a good guy too. I can't remember if we interviewed him or not, but this is a re-release from Code Red. Not sure how well it's going to look, but I just had the old school Shriek Show DVD from back in the day. So I was like, I probably need to upgrade this, and it'll be a good one to check out. You know, I like watching summertime slashers in the fall, slashers at Christmas time. And that one was, this one was kind of cheap. I think it was, in the buy 2, get 1 sale, it was like $14.99 or something like that. I did actually get another Goodwill. This is Halloween from 2018. Now, I have seen this movie, but oh no, I cannot show you guys it. If you use it, just let me know and send me a thank you. Fuck you, bye. I've got a steel book of this that's sealed. It's kind of valuable. So I grabbed this to rewatch the movie this fall before Halloween Kills. We have already been requested as from one of the baller and shot callers to do Halloween Kills review in the style of Dead Pit on the Road. So that'll be coming in the fall. We will, odds are we'll finally review Halloween 2018 as well. This was $1 at Goodwill. The rest of these here are from, every one of these are from Scream Factory, oddly enough. And we've been talking a lot about Scream Factory as of late. They've got all their big fall releases they've announced. So I'm going to go through these kind of quickly here. It's been a longer video, and I really didn't expect it to go this long. This is one I held off on for the longest time, but it got cheap enough to where I was like, I can sell my old set and just get this, because this has got all the movies in it, including Omen 4. It's the Omen Collection from Scream Factory, big box set. Walmart has these for $39.99. Amazon had it for like $31.99. And I sold the box set for close to that. There was a Fox set that we had gotten to review back in the day. The Omen movies are a lot of fun, though. Omen 1 and 2 are really good. Omen 3, Omen 4, So Bad It's Good. It's the same guy that did fucking Halloween 5. And then the Omen remake, which I've only watched like twice. I'm thinking that they just made too many of these sets. Like there's the Omen, there's a fly box set. Yeah, $31 for like, what is it, 5 movies. And a pretty cool, I like the artwork on it. So I finally grabbed it. The Omen Collection Deluxe Edition. Right? Will the Halloween 4K editions be out this time next year at a closeout price online? I think they will, actually. Well, but time will tell with that. A lot of people are arguing with me online on it, whatever. 13 Ghosts. I was talking to Jason Payne about some of these movies from this time period. I did not pay $26.99 for this, by the way. But this one I do not remember being very good. This is a collector's edition that Scream Factory did a couple of years ago, maybe a year ago. I can't remember when the hell this come out, but they did this one and House on Haunted Hill, which I'm going to try to get that one too. Matthew Lillard is in this. It's directed by Adam Beck's uncle Steve. Produced by Robert Zemeckis and Joel Silver. Very mainstream. Came out in the 98, 2000, something like that. I don't know. Got some pretty sweet artwork on there, though. A lot of talk about Candyman. I think this was in that Amazon sale, too, so I got this one pretty cheap. This is Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh, Candyman 2. You got the new Candyman movie coming out. I did a review on the trailer, or did like a watch-along, whatever the hell you call it. This is one that's out of print that I got a hell of a deal on. I got this for like $15. Big fan of this movie and looking forward to watching it around Halloween time. It's a good one to watch then. Actually, it's a good one to watch Halloween or Christmas because there's aspects of both in the movie. And this one is Lady in White. It's an independent film, came out in the late 80s. Lucas Haas, directed by Frank LaLoggia. I still remember the very first time I saw this movie. I was probably 8 or 9 years old. My aunt rented it. We were staying up at her house, me and my mom. And I was just captivated by it. I loved it. I mean, there's aspects of the movie that have not aged well. The use of the song Dream a Little, what was it? Dream a Little Dream or something like that. Whatever the song is in it, I don't know. I'm at a blank right now. But the old 30s and 40s music, the ghost story, very, very cool. I still think it's underrated as well. So hopefully this is one that'll come back into print from somebody, but I'm glad that I grabbed it because I missed it when it first came out. Last one up here, got another really good deal on this one. This is a sequel that nobody really talks about. It's not up to par to the original film, but it's not bad. It's not terrible. It is The Gate 2 Return of the Nightmare, or Return to the Nightmare. This one is a direct sequel to the first movie. Tibor Takix. You say tomato, I say tomato. Directed this one, same guy that did the first movie. Scream Factory, this is around the time they were coming out with everything. And they still are. I mean, when Scream Factory has a chance, they will bombard the fuck out of you and your wallet with their movies. I've got the DVD of this. I haven't seen this movie in quite a while. Definitely worth a rewatch. We watched the Gate Vestron Presents version last year. So checking the sequel out pretty soon probably. Definitely not as good. I think this one mainly stars the guy that played Terry in it. I do remember that everything turns to shit in it, literally. The Gate 2, welcome back to the nightmare. So that is it. That's the stuff that I picked up throughout the month of June 2021. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, definitely like the video. It helps us out. Subscribe, all that good stuff. We got some cool stuff coming up in the next few weeks. Some possible new interviews as well. People really like the interviews that we do. So we're going to try to do more. I mean, it's a difficult thing to set up now. It's not like it once was as far as we can do interviews at 4 o'clock in the day. No, it kind of has to be live. Fuck it! We've got to do it live. It is what it is. So, thank you guys for checking the video out. I hope you're doing good. You're keeping it creepy and all that. And stay tuned to our websites. We've got plenty now. It's actually horrortalkradio.com, intothepitthemovie.com. And of course, DEADPIT.com. Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. DeadPit on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.